I was just deactivated from Walmart Spark, but I have an update though. So what happens if you completely lose access to one of these gig platforms? Yeah, you're deactivated. I'm going to show you what happened right after I got deactivated to try to get reactivated through their appeals process. Here's how this is going to work. So I made an inquiry to that. Well, I appealed it first in the app. Okay. And you can do the same thing on like DoorDash and some of these other gig platforms. You appeal it in the app first. They let you put like a little description or whatever it is, like a reason. And then that was denied, if I'm remembering correctly. And then for Walmart Spark, you can escalate it through a pre-arbitration phone call. So you send that email address a message saying like, hey, I want some more information, requesting a phone call, what have you. So that's where we're at right now. In this video, I think the best way to do this is I'm just going to recreate these steps here because there was a few steps in this pre-arbitration process. Again, the entire goal is to find a resolution, explain what happened, and of course, try to get reactivated. So here's what happened in that sequence of trying to, again, become a Walmart Spark driver.
Hello, my name is Darlene. I'm calling regarding your Spark deactivation. We received an inquiry from you requesting more information about your deactivation and requesting a conference. If you would still like to request that conference, give us a call back, 555-728-3526. If we do not hear back from you within 7 days, we will close out your request. Please give us a call Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. until 5 p.m.
So yeah, I missed the initial callback from the person. We'll call her Darlene. That wasn't her actual name here. And that's basically all it said in the voicemail. Like, okay, we got your inquiry requesting a conference. I don't remember it even saying like pre-arbitration and then just to give us a call back. So then I called her back and this is what happened during that conversation.
Thank you for calling the Walmart Spark pre-arbitration phone line. A representative will be with you shortly. Hello, my name is Tom. Can I get your name and phone number? And can I get the email associated with your Spark account? Okay, I will let them know that you called and someone will call you back.
So I called them back, got a rep, as you heard. It wasn't Darlene. And then they just said that, like, okay, someone will call you back. And then I got the phone call back and it was from Darlene. So she confirmed my account information and then we got into the phone call.
Okay, Mike, I do see you were a previous associate with Walmart, as you mentioned, and I do see the termination. It looks like it was actually 2010 for a reason listed. Now, based on a new policy that came through from Walmart Spark, this would make you ineligible to work on the Spark platform. I don't see the details of your particular case, I just see the reason listed here. So at this point, I'd like to give you the opportunity to make a statement, any information you can give us, and we'll forward that on to the Walmart Spark team.
And then I just talked probably for like 5 minutes. I'm going to go into that here in a second. So if this is you and you got the representative on the phone line and she didn't say she was an attorney because this is a pre-arbitration phone call. It's preemptive or preceding an actual arbitration where you sit down with an attorney or whatever it is, representative with Walmart or Walmart Spark here to try to come to a resolution and agree on what's going to happen. I feel like she was an attorney. I don't know though, because again, she didn't say. So here I took about 5 minutes and this is your chance. Like this is your time. I would tell them anything, the concrete or empirical, like actual examples of why you feel you should be reactivated. I wouldn't go for like on and on and on, like 10 minutes. I don't even know if she'd let you, talk for that long, but like 5 minutes, the most concrete stuff, because they're not recording. There was no like disclaimer that they'd have to give you if they were recording, but she was certainly taking notes. Here's what I told Darlene.
So basically, I saw the deactivation come across. I first signed up for Spark in 2021. And, you're right, I do see that, on the record, 2010. I thought it was 2011, but I appreciate you clarifying there. Do you know, because I know you mentioned that new policy came through with Walmart and Walmart Spark. Do you know when that new policy came through? I do not. I don't know. That's okay, I was just wondering. So regarding the deactivation, I've been doing gig work for 10 years now, and I've worked on, most all of these gig apps, Spark, like I mentioned, since 2010. So what we really want to know, like we're considering reactivation, is this person going to perform the job in a professional manner, have good customer service? That's actually what I did before I worked, on these gig apps. I did customer service. So now, actually, like what I do is I help other gig workers. So I have a YouTube channel. It's called Your Driver Mike. I think we're the largest on the platform, but I know last year we did like 7 million views. So currently we're reaching about 600,000 viewers every single month, and those are, gig workers here. So, I would just tell the team, they can watch any of that content. And I've been doing the YouTube channel for 7 years, 5 years full time, and this is all I do. I help gig workers, make money and reduce the problems and expenses. So I'd invite them to, watch any of that content. I've done Walmart Spark. Frankly, I like the Spark platform. I want to represent the Spark platform and, show these new features and whatnot. And, I've worked with, or, I've talked to some of these big companies as well, like in the gig space. So they know that I represent their platforms, that I can do the job professionally, and that's what I try to certainly convey on the YouTube channel. Regarding Spark, though, I would just want them to consider all of that. The 10 years of actual, gig work experience, the professional, 15 years, because I did the customer service before that. My professional work for 15 years, frankly, I would think this is a bit irrelevant to doing the work on the Spark platform. This happened in 2010. It was even before the Spark platform was created, right? The Spark platform wasn't even created. It was 15 years ago. And again, I do believe it's irrelevant to being able to perform on the Spark platform in a professional manner. But you can let them know. I'm happy to jump on a phone call with anyone with Walmart or the representation, or a Zoom call if they like, provide any more contacts. Again, feel free to check out the YouTube channel, but I'm happy to answer any other questions they might have. So that's about it. So what's the next steps, Darlene? What should I kind of expect from here? Sure. So what we can do now is I can make an open door request to Walmart. So we can reach out to them. I'll take what you told me here today, and we'll see if they want to discuss this more with you.
And that was basically it. So it was a greeting, verifying the account. It gave me literally just the one reason of why you were deactivated. So whatever it is, if it's something current, like fraud claim, customer reported issue, or in this case, because I know this is, she said it was a new policy. I don't know when this new policy came through, because again, I've been on Spark since 2021. That open door request, I would hope, I would like it to be just a Zoom call, frankly. So I'm going to tell them the same thing. Guys, I've been doing gig work. I've done thousands and thousands of trips and transactions on most every single niche there is. The question is not, can I perform professionally on your platform? Look at the YouTube channel. Look at everything I've done in the gig space. I can certainly do the job in a professional manner, especially having worked in customer service and retail. Walmart's as well. How confident am I in what's going to happen next? So here's, I guess, two scenarios, right? It's either deactivated or reactivated. Let's go reactivated first. So reactivated, I might now, because this was just a couple of days ago at the time of filming this video, I might receive no notifications. I might just get an email or a little iPhone notification that says log back into the Spark platform with no follow-up. I may have to convince them more. I might get reactivated, but we might have to do that open door. I don't know if that open door is going to be an official legal arbitration or just another follow-up conversation. So maybe it sounded good to her, but I'll need to do another follow-up and then get reactivated. So I don't know. And then the deactivation side, what if nothing changes? What if this stays here? Frankly and honestly, I think that would be the wrong decision. And that's not even me saying this because I want to make content and this and that. It's from something that was 15 years ago. before the Spark platform even existed. This was not on the Spark platform. This is completely irrelevant. It was on me. Like, I acknowledge that I was making mistakes when I was, working with Walmart. I get that. But we're not talking about Walmart. We're talking about their independent contractor Spark platform. Now, I could see it going either way, though. I mean, just because it was adjacent to Spark, it wasn't on Spark, doesn't mean I deserve a reactivation. So I get it. Like, if they want to stick with a deactivation, that's fine. And that's their call to make. It is their presiding company. It's a Walmart company. I know, at least for me, the policy that is affecting me is that either current or former employments with Walmart. So they said, at least in the deactivation email, if you're actively employed or if the grounds of termination violated the terms of service. In essence, were you fired or did you just quit? So right now, this could very much go either way, but I am happy with the phone call. I think I represented everything cleanly, succinctly, and honestly, with actual evidence and strong opinion and proven work over the past 10, 15 years here. So make sure to stay tuned. We're kind of just getting started through this process of the pre-arbitration on Spark. I mean, frankly, I hope it's resolved pretty quickly with a reactivation, but you'll have to subscribe to find out.